Habit 1. Create value first, always. Let me ask you, are you chasing money or creating something worth being paid for? There's a massive difference. Here's the truth every wealthy person knows. Money is a byproduct of value. You don't earn what you want, you earn what you bring. So how do you create value? Find where your passion and your skills overlap. That's your zone of genius. It's where you'll produce your most impactful work, the kind people line up to pay for. Think about it. Have you ever seen someone become wildly successful without offering something the world actually needed? Didn't think so. Stop chasing the bag. Start creating something worth the bag. You do that consistently, and the money won't just follow, it'll flood in. Habit 2. Act fast. Fail fast. Learn faster. Learning is success. Be honest. Are you waiting for the perfect moment? The perfect plan? The perfect mood? Here's your wake-up call. Perfection is the enemy of progress. While you're still thinking about getting started, someone else already started, stumbled, adjusted, and is now 5 moves ahead. Winners, they move quickly, decisively, imperfectly. They know the truth. Speed is a superpower. So ask yourself, are you an overthinker or an action taker? Because the game of life doesn't reward the most cautious player. It rewards the bold. Habit 3. Stop making it worse. Here's a tough truth. When you're in a rut, chances are you're making it worse without realizing it. It's like you're in a hole, and you just keep digging. How? There are 2 ways most of us deepen our ruts. First, negativity. You start telling yourself stories like, I'm lazy, don't have energy, I always fall off, I can't stay consistent. Sound familiar? That internal monologue. It's toxic. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You believe you're broken, so you act like you are, and here's the trap. That belief system becomes your prison. As they say, the hardest prison to escape is your mind. You don't even try anymore. You feel stuck because your mind says you are. Habit 4. Make failure your best teacher ever. What's the real reason most people never succeed? It's not lack of talent. It's not lack of opportunity. It's because they're afraid of failing again and again. They don't realize success may be just the next try. They forget to be a go-getter because of the hurt failure can sometimes bring. It's not a give-up sign. It's proof you're in the arena. Every wildly successful person you admire, they've faced failure more times than they can count. And they kept going. Failure is the price you pay for success. So next time you fail, smile. Learn the valuable lesson or you'll fail again, then you're one step closer to achieving your dreams. Habit 5. Create motion and emotion. Here's a powerful mindset shift. Action doesn't follow motivation. Motivation follows action, and action gets you the best clarity in your life goals. So, you don't wait to feel ready. You move, and the feeling catches up. Think about it. When was the last time you took a small action, any action, and suddenly felt better? The secret is this: start small. Like, embarrassingly small. Trying to get back to working out? Don't plan a 1-hour gym session. Take a 5-minute walk. Struggling to write? Don't try to crank out a masterpiece. Set a timer and focus for 10 minutes. That little step? It matters. Because progress is addictive, small wins stack up. And the more you move, the easier it gets. Also take that first action in the morning. Willpower fades as the day goes on, so front-load your progress. You don't need a motivational speech. You need motion. Habit 6. People over ideas and work only. Want to know what really fuels wealth and success? It's not just what you know. It's who you know. The biggest wins in my career didn't come from sitting alone dreaming up perfect ideas. They came from collaborating with the right people. Ideas are cheap. Execution is everything, and execution is powered by teams, partnerships, and environments that challenge you. So here's a challenge. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are they playing big or playing safe? Get in rooms where you feel a little uncomfortable. Be the least experienced person there. That discomfort? That's growth. That's wealth. Expand your mind and life. Habit 7. Live below your means by keeping it real. Don't try to impress. In fact, the people you're trying to impress, they're too busy managing their own finances or silently cringing. The real flex? Having control over your money. Financial freedom isn't about how much you make. It's about what you keep. The bigger the gap between your income and your expenses, the faster you build wealth. So before you splurge, ask yourself, is this moving me closer to freedom or further away? So build your life up and no need for excessive spending trying to impress others. The art is not in making money, but in keeping it. Habit 8. High achievers especially fall into this one. They think the solution is to push harder, grind more, hustle out of it, nonstop. But that's like spinning your tires in deep mud. You don't go forward, you sink or you burn out. Let me say this clearly. Rest is not laziness. Rest is strategy. Rest is fuel. Resting is a hidden action taken for success that we never seem to understand. Don't just sleep. Step away and recharge. Do something that calms your nervous system. Walk, read, laugh, play sports. Rest isn't just allowed. It's essential if you are a human. So before you try to sprint your way out of a rut, realize life is a marathon that needs showing up thousands of times in good health, energy, and mindset. It's not a sprint with no end. Never make it that. We overcomplicate and overreact. If you put in the work, trust your timing of life events. Habit 9. Shift your mindset to the long game. Let's talk about the compound effect. And it's not just for money. It applies to habits, to growth, to momentum. Here's the trap most people fall into. They expect results too fast. If they don't see change in a week, they quit. But real change, it shows up silently, slowly, then all at once. So how do you stay consistent long enough to see results? Hold yourself accountable to doing the thing. But don't punish yourself for doing only a little of it. Write one sentence. Do one push-up. Change one thing to a healthy one in your diet. Doesn't matter how much. It matters that you showed up. Let that be your philosophy. Show up. Even for 2 minutes. And if you miss a day, don't overcompensate. Don't double down. Just get back to baseline. Punishment leads to burnout and negative self-talk and negative self-image building. Talk to yourself how you would explain gently to a loved one if they made a mistake. Consistency builds freedom and the foundations for your goals to be achieved. So set up a good system so you can play the long game. Habit 10. Don't do it alone. 2 heads are better than 1. Here's your success code. Accountability. I don't care how disciplined you are. At some point, motivation will dip. Life will get in the way. You won't know if it is worth it. But when someone else is watching, even passively, you rise to a different standard. I've seen this in my own life and others countless times. One of the simplest yet most effective systems I've ever used. I had a friend I'd text done to every time I progressed on my projects. No over-explaining, just proof that I showed up. That tiny check-in kept me going. Here's your challenge. Find your person. A friend, a mentor. Tell them your goal and why. Send them a daily check-in. Let them witness your commitment. You'll be amazed what consistency blooms from even the smallest accountability. It's like the philosophy of if you have someone to fight for or you want to do things for, you won't need motivation because you will have endless drive, energy, and pull to do the work.